that aside, like, why are we having that conversation? Why can't we say what more is possible? There's no reason why every single student can't walk across their high school graduation stage with either a profitable business or a New York Times best-selling quality novel about their own life experience. No reason that can't happen. And the reason I come with it from that perspective is because my parent. The last thing I'll say on that, my parents grew up in Flint, Michigan, born and raised in Flint, Michigan, at the height of the auto industry, where you could walk across your high school graduation stage on a Friday and into a union-backed factory job on a Monday morning, nearly making six figures. And that was just the norm and how everybody did everything the way it was going to be, how it was, and how it would be as far as anyone's concerned. And then my parents had a sixth grade teacher named Miss Blight who said, by the time you guys graduate, all of this is going to be gone. And they all looked at her like she was crazy because everybody's, parents, grandparents came up from Mississippi or Alabama, whatever, worked in the shop in Flint or in Detroit. So, like, who are you going to tell me that I can't go to the shop and get a six-figure job after I graduate high school? And sure enough, as soon as my parents graduated, that's when Ronald Reagan fired the air traffic controllers, sent shockwaves across every union town across America. And now, people aren't able to get those same factory jobs. Flint, Michigan hasn't been the same since. And I see that same thing happening with AI. So that's what I'm trying to prevent from happening. That's why I'm so passionate about that and why it's so imperative for us to prepare our students for that world.
Oh, that was a great answer, man. I love that. And I know everybody else did, man. That was heavy. And by the way, everybody, if you want to hang out with these experts as well as the other experts we have for the Black AI conference this weekend, the website, type it in the chat. It's blackaiconference.com. That's blackaiconference.com. It's going to be digital, so you can join from anywhere. A lot of you came to the Black Family Conference we had this weekend. In case y'all don't want to know, in case y'all are wondering what's going on, we just decided we're gonna go solve all the problems. I ain't waiting for no politician. We ain't waiting for Zaddy. We ain't waiting for Superman. We're getting it done right here. And so the Black Family Conference is this weekend. I know thousands of you came to that. And then this weekend is going to be the Black AI Conference. So blackaiconference.com. Use the code. There's a code that will give you a discount. It's Black AI Enhanced. That's with the ED at the end. Black AI Enhanced. Put that in the coupon code, and it'll take I think 48% off or something for the next 24 hours. So Black AI Enhanced is the code. Somebody type that in, and then also if somebody could keep giving the URL for me, so I don't have to repeat it, I would appreciate that very much. And that's going to happen starting Friday. We're going to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there's networking connection with not just the experts, but also with each other. So this is the community that you've been waiting for. So feel free to go to blackaiconference.com. Okay, so that was a great answer. So D, I mean, I really what I really liked about what Winston and Asada were talking about is they're really talking about AI in terms of sort of looking at this either from a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset, right? The scarcity mindset. How do we stop the kids from using AI? They're sneaking or AI is cheating. You use AI, and I spent 50 hours doing it, and you did it in 30 seconds on AI, so you're a cheater, right? Right. So that's a scarcity mindset, in my opinion, as opposed to the abundance mindset that says, okay, we got all these tools, let's get it cracking. Let's jump right in. And you call yourself a tech translator.